Ollie! Make my day.
Double substitution for Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Number 21, Molly Crawford, and number 23, Jahili Hook, were replaced by number 11, Rosa Yenna, and number 36, Rosanna Calatera.
Oh, goodness.
Get ready! Working back in team! Pressing frame up in first and second place. Two questions, go right now, go right now. Go, easy, go, Preston, go. Rosie, you sit. What's the dummy? What's the front post? What's the front post? Rosie.
Would like to thank its sponsors for the 2025 season: Blackhawk, Lang & Simmons Blacktown, Sinclair Ford, A Plus Legal, J Birds Landscaping, and Sweet Malicious Sweets and Nuts at Parkland Markets.
welcome to Poppenzetter Park for the penultimate round in the NPL New South Wales women's competition. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers take on Sydney Olympic in this must-win clash for both teams. Mount Druitt in their finals chase Sydney Olympic to keep their spot in the NPL competition. I've never seen a smile at a ref before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the match of the round in the NPL New South Wales Women's penultimate round of this very intriguing season we've had in 2025. Two teams do battle this afternoon that have so much riding on the line for each of them. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers versus Sydney Olympic. Mount Druitt have finals hopes on the agenda. Sydney Olympic just survival in a very precarious position at the moment. Sydney Olympic, and you look at the ladder coming into this game and you say, why match the round? Two teams on opposite sides of the competition ladder, but Sydney Olympic know that a win here all but secures their safety in the top tier of football next season. For Mount Druitt, though, they need the points. And with results currently going their way elsewhere, NSW and Manly United currently locked at 2-2. That game in the 88th minute at the moment. Playing right into the hands of Mount Druitt. If that was to remain as it is, UNSW would move to 44 points. Manly would move to 43. Mount Druitt currently on 45 with a win. Secure finals football for Ben Goff's team. What a season it has been, though, it has to be said, for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Ben Goff. First year promoted into the top tier. All up until Thursday night, they were right in the hunt for the premiership. I mean, mathematically, they still are, but it'll take something really, really special for that to happen. And it could go down to the final day where they still could lift the premiership. But as things stand, a win here will secure them finals football, and I think they'd take that as well. And we'll go through the lineups now for you for this intriguing clash. In goals for Mount Druitt, number 88, Renee Kristanovska. Number 3, Kaya Buchanan. Number 8, Nat Kasha. Number 15, Rosie Galea. Number 17, Olivia Sloan. Number 18, Erin Tavares. Number 19, Lena Karmas. Number 27, Tasman Hill. Number 28, Keiko Tanaka. Number 30, Rukaya Al-Faraj. And number 32, Enna Harada. For Sydney Olympic, in goals, number 31, Annalie Grove. Number 4, and captain Baxter Thew. Number 8, Alyssa Winham. Number 9, Tiana Fuller. Number 10, Maya Fernandez. Number 11, Rochelle Borromeo. Number 14, Sarah Yatim. Number 23, Chloe Gordon. Number 26, Jaya Bauman. Number 39, Peter Trimus. And number 40, Olivia Price. And I guess you could say the biggest loss for Mount Druitt is not having their coach on the bench this afternoon. Ben Goff serving a suspension for his 5th yellow card on Thursday night against the Northern Tigers in that catch-up game. And this is the Mount Druitt's an early chance, and Al-Faraj off the post. And Tavares taps it home. The flag stays down. And Mount Druitt have taken the lead after less than 70 seconds here. What a start for the girls in yellow. It was a fabulous strike from Ruqayya Al-Faraj and Erin Tavares there to clean up the scraps and tap the ball home. Mount Druitt lead here. Olympic somewhat shell-shocked. They didn't even get into the game as they would have liked. And immediately behind. What a start to the game. Matt Donald will be very, very happy. Deputising as the head coach today with Ben Goff serving that suspension. How will the visitors respond? Here's Fuller. Wynnum now. Combining with Fernandez. That might break here for Yatum. And Yatum, who only a couple weeks ago saw red. Just a bit of confusion here. The assistant referee on the far side pointed for a goal kick, but just an error. It was always a corner. That's why Sarah Yatum just shielded the ball out. I said Yatum received her marching orders a few weeks ago here now. Short corner taken. Price trying to get it back to Wynnum. Here's Gordon. There's the ball back. Bowman. Her pass is blocked and cleared away. Borromeo now. Baxter Few. Turns, looks to face forward. Forced backwards though. Now Gordon. Lena Kamas trying to hunt her down and forcing the mistake. Wynnum. No Aideen Keane for Sydney Olympic, but Alyssa Wynnum has been just as electrifying for them this campaign since joining mid-season. Borromeo gets beyond Al-Faraj. It was good work from her, and Peter Trimmis now trying to do the same to Kaya Buchanan, but well defended from Buchanan. Into the area now goes Fernandez, and a shot there by Fuller, well held by Kristanovska. That's a better reaction from Sydney Olympic. George Beltzos' team would not be happy at all with that opening 70 seconds of the game. That's put them behind. Sydney Olympic, after George Beltzos took over, went through a very, very bright patch and put a number of victories together in a row and looked home and hosed and safe, not having to worry about that relegation battle, but then lost a bit of form. And he's Fuller now in a good area, cuts it back, but Kristanovska too close to her. As I was saying, it looked as though Olympic were home and hosed, but then a drop in form, and the one that really kicked them in the teeth was that defeat to the Newcastle Jets, which they didn't expect to suffer, and they're in the pressure again here, Olympic. They've dealt with it this time. Strong there from Nat Kasha. And now Wynnum. This is where Olympic are dangerous. Once Alyssa Wynnum starts driving forward, she's so hard to slow down, and Olympic in a good area here now. Fuller on the turn. It was Price. Apologies. Fuller played the ball. Wynnum now has a go toward goal, and Kristanovska spills it. It's come off the post. And I'm not sure if Renee Kristanovska dropped that ball or if it came back off the post, but that was a scary moment for Matt Donald on the bench. And they've got to defend another corner here now. Good reaction from Beltos's team. Gustanovska. A little lucky there. Alyssa Winham will deliver the corner toward the back post and head it away. Good defensive work from Lena Karmas. Borromeo wins another corner. That's 3 now in quick succession for the visitors. And UNSW, though, just trying to keep you across the games around the grounds. That one in the 96th minute. Manly just rode 3 straight corners. Keeper making a good save as well from Manly to deny him with 1, but here's another ball into the box, and Thew was the target. It was a great delivery. Alyssa Winham, so dangerous. Every time she gets on the ball, you can see she's just looking to square up her defenders and run at the Mount Druitt defence and put them under serious pressure. Only 21 years of age, but so much quality. Currently with the Wellington Phoenix in the A-League Women's competition. Borromeo has Farage for company, and Farage so quick. Borromeo did a very good job there. Those two played together a few years back as well. Both members of Bankstown City Lions. Al Farage and Borromeo. Borromeo needing to keep her former teammate locked up. And UNSW has stolen it in the 97th minute. And Lena Karmas there with a good chance. Chloe Smith, I think it's Chloe Smith scoring a deflected goal. 97th minute, wow. And that all but ends Manly United's hopes of finals football. Well, it does end their hopes of finals football. But what that means is even a victory here for Mount Druitt won't be enough to secure finals football. It still puts them in the box seat. It's literally the last kick of the game, that one was. Incredible scenes at the Village Green. So what that result does, it now lifts UNSW above the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. A draw here keeps Mount Druitt ahead of UNSW on the ladder. Great run here from Borromeo. The flag goes up for offside on Price. It's heartbreak for Manly as well. We can now turn our focus to the other games kicking off at the same time here at 5 o'clock. Of course, there were 2 games played prior to but UNSW and Manly won. Yesterday, Spirit defeated MacArthur by 3-0. Today, Bulls FC Academy came out on top against the Gladesville Ravens. A dominant victory there from the Bulls, which puts the pressure on Apia. Means that they've jumped above them on the ladder now with a 4-1 win against the Ravens. UNSW in that thriller, defeating Manly 3-2. UNSW were up 2-0 in that game. Manly managed to fight their way back, got it back to 2-2. The game looked destined to finish a draw until that last kick of the game winner by Chloe Smith to keep UNSW's finals hopes well and truly alive. Elsewhere, Western Sydney Wanderers and the Northern Tigers currently 0-0. That one just kicked off. Another very important game, Sydney Uni and the Newcastle Jets The Jets are already down there by 1-0, and that'll be music to the ears of George Beltos. Here come Olympic now through Yadam. Fuller stays onside. Price is in the area. Goes on her own, and it's a goal. Tiana Fuller, from some sort of range and some sort of an angle. Kristanovska didn't expect the shot from there. Too much power behind it. And Olympic get the equaliser. After going behind after 70 seconds, Tiana Fuller has equalised in some style for the visitors. And George Beltos, I said, would have been very, very happy with that reaction from his team. It's now 1-1 here. No, it's a question, how will Mount Druitt, I should say, recover from that? After that first 70 seconds where they were dominant, Olympic has been the better team. And Harada playing in Tavares, who was looking for Lena Karmas. Here's Harada again. Baxter Thew clears away. All the way back to Kristanovska. The Illawarra Stingrays also lead against Apia as Wynnum now drives forward. Here's Sarah Yadam, has a go. Yadam off the post and almost bouncing in. What an effort from Sarah Yadam. Similar area from where Tiana Fuller found the back of the net. And Renee Kristanovska, full stretch, couldn't get there. Saved by the post, and fortunately for Mount Druitt, the ball didn't bounce back in. Went out for a goal kick instead, but warning signs now. Poor pass there from Chloe Gordon. With that, Baxter Thew had to backtrack there. Stingrays took the lead from the set piece. Free kick just outside the area. Looked as though it may have taken a deflection. It was only 4 minutes in. And Borromeo again keeping pace with the rookie Alfarage. Gives the ball away. Nice turn from Yadam. Sloan pulling her back there. Free kick. Here's Gordon, square for Thew. Gordon again driving forward. Finds Fuller. And Fuller still with possession, running at Buchanan. Buchanan does a good job. Thew steps out of defence again. Here's Wynnum. Nice combination play there with Olivia Price, and Wynnum has a look up. Wynnum goes for a goal, and it was moving, that shot. Well held by Kristanovska, though. So it'll be a goal kick. Max the Few using her strength there. Gordon takes the touch forward. Few driving into space. Squares the ball up. Well left there. Now Fernandez with too much space in the middle. Was looking for Peter Trimas. Peter should keep this in. Does. Delivers into the area. Touch off Buchanan. So Olivia Sloan will have enough time to reel this one in. He's Alfarage, and if she can turn away from Borromeo here, Olympic could be in trouble. But again, Borromeo stands strong. Now Trimas. Fernandez. Few. Wynnum. Good ball movement from Olympic now. Bowman. Gordon under pressure there from Harada, had to react. Poor pass there from Few, intercepted by Kasha. And now Karmas running through, but a good challenge from Chloe Gordon. Had to get it right. Otherwise, Lena Karmas was through. Or they may have been in trouble there. And Fuller now in possession, looking to go one-on-one. Still Fuller. Crosses it in toward the far post, but nobody arrived there. Perhaps a little difficult to get to. They're really putting Tasman Hill under a bit of pressure here. Sydney Olympic, they've identified her as a target, it seems, and a lot of their attacks are coming down that way. What a final game of the season we're going to have as things stand. Here's Yadam, forward for Price. First time pass for Bowman, who did well to win that ball. Gets it back again. And Sloan there, a little too aggressive on Bowman. Olympic will get the throw. Olivia Price just asking, how about the foul? So many different scenarios going around at the moment for what can happen in this final round, but I'll give you a rough live ladder after this attack from Olympic. Yadam goes down, and this time free kick blown again. Sloan very aggressive, unnecessary in that area of the park. You don't need to make a foul there. Sarah Yadam had her back turned and in the corner, not really going anywhere. It was Fuller and Wynnum and Price all conversate as to how this set piece will be taken. And after this, I'll try give you my best impression of a live ladder. Taken short. Crossed in toward the far post, but too much on that, and it'll be a goal kick now. Okay, let's work through this live ladder now. So as we speak, Bulls FC Academy are first on 49 points. RPL Leichhardt, who are currently down to the Illawarra Stingrays, are on second in 48. The Stingrays are third on 47. Mount Druitt and UNSW are fourth and fifth respectively. And they, well, really, up until the Stingrays, and depending what Mount Druitt can do here, we could move into round 26 with 4 teams able to win the premiership. Bulls, RPA, the Stingrays, and Mount Druitt. It's going to be such an intriguing round, and I feel like we're going to have the premiership trophy in a car somewhere on the M4, either taking the M7 exit and speeding down to Popondetta Park, or going through the M4 tunnel and heading to Lambert Park. Or perhaps a real spanner in the works. Just trying to bring up where the Stingrays are playing next week. Stingrays are at Christie Park, so again, it looks as though the best place to be for whoever's driving that premiership trophy around, just around that M7 exit off the M4. It's either heading to Christie Park as things stand, Popondetta Park, or Lambert Park on the final game of the season. It's been an incredible year of football. And you can't say it's because of the one specific team hasn't taken the opportunity. So much quality across the league. Cross comes in, beautiful delivery from Harada, but well headed away by Baxter Thew. And now Yadam closed down by Galea. First time pass is given away, and Wynnum loses out to Kasha. Strong challenge from Kasha, and Harada tried to play the first time pass to Lena Kamas, almost made its way through. Borromeo forward. Fuller closed down. And the first foul came. First foul went the way of, was committed by Fuller on Kasha, but Kasha then given a yellow card for her retaliation. Buchanan sends it forward into the area, headed away by Borromeo. Had a good game so far, Rochelle Borromeo. Aside from that first opportunity that Ruqayya Al-Faraj had, she's kept the speedster very quiet so far. Al-Faraj there, lobbing that one over to the far post and was begging for Tavares to attack it. Gordon reads that pass and plays it straight away to Fuller first time, and now Peter Trimmers has acres of space in front of her. Buchanan comes across now to try and slow her down. Wynnum, these are her positions. Can't find the pass to Trimmers though. Good refereeing immediately, stopping any issues that could arise. Sometimes I am a little critical of our referees, but when they are doing their very, very difficult job, I have to admit, and they're doing it well, and always important to ensure that they're praised for that. Great turn from Karmas. Can't find the pass though. Goal kick for the visitors. They've settled into the game well now. Grove will take the goal kick. Free kick goes the way of Mount Druitt, and Sarah Yatum on the end of that early one taken toward Karmas. Tried to bring it down, unable to. Now Trimus for Wynnum, and Yatum making the forward run. Good pass for him from Wynnum to Price. Tough ball from Price, but Bellman gets there. Plays it forward now to Yatum, who's in the area and can't find the cutback. Sarah Yatum, so dangerous in those areas. Very, very good futsal player as well. Good technical ability in tight, small spaces. Borromeo to get rid of it with Al-Faraj coming, and in the end finds Fuller's feet. Fuller goes all the way back to Borromeo. Cross comes in toward Yatum. Good use of the body from Yatum. And Wynnum, I thought she was there in front of Harada. Good battle between those two. Wynnum with the foul though. Borromeo takes the throw. Trimmers tried to flick it on. Al-Faraj gets there ahead of Borromeo, but as does Baxter Thew in front of Lena Karmas. And Kasha. A bit loose at the moment from both teams in the middle of the park. Alyssa Wynnum can't get on the ball as much as she was in the opening exchanges. Here she is now trying to find Yatum, and that's another foul by Olivia Sloan. She's made 2 or 3 now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's soon booked for persistent fouling. Sarah Yatum been creating a few problems down that right wing, as has Jaya Bauman. And Wynnum to take the free kick, delivers a little too close to Kristanovska, who's missed it, and Thew heads it in, and Sydney Olympic are ahead. An error by Renee Kristanovska. Missed the punch there. Fell to Baxter Thew, who heads home in an empty goal. And Sydney Olympic have turned this one around. They were behind after 70 seconds, and Baxter Thew has turned the game on its head. And George Beltsos' team are now 2-1 to the good here. And now the pressure turns on Mount Druitt. The live ladder sends them out of the top 4 now. UNSW creep into that 4th position. That's a ball there, testing ball, but Flag raised on the near side. And the Jets have equalised against Sydney Uni. It really makes things interesting. Wynnum now, and another one of those runs through midfield. Feeds in Fernandez. Fuller made the run, but can't keep herself on side. Ball forward here for Tavares. Trying to turn Jaya Bowman. Cleared away by Gordon. Sydney Uni have retaken the lead now against the Jets. Scores were level for, but a few minutes. Again, welcome result for Sydney Olympic. Cross comes in toward Karmas. Falls for Kasha. Her efforts over the bar, though. And Apia Leichhardt have equalised now. It's 1-1 at Valentine Sports Park. Puts them back on top of the competition ladder now. Lovely goal by Apia as well. Who else but Ashcroft's on the score sheet. And Keiko Tanaka got a little lucky there with Liv Price sneaking in. Look how hard Karmas has to work, dropping back into her own half to pick the ball up. Now looking to release Alfaraj, but Borromeo again defending well and not her normal position left back. And Peter Trimus gets rid of Galea. Now Wynnum passes into the feet of Price, wants it back again, and Price finds Wynnum. Closed down, falls for Yadam. Yadam still in a good area. But this time Olivia Sloan. Good defending. Cross comes in, headed out by Buchanan and cleared away by Kasha. This is what we love to see. So much on the line for not just these two, but almost every team in the competition has something to play for. And going into the final round of the season, we will be in for a spectacle. And how good that the two top teams could decide which one of them two may lift the premiership trophy post-game. If we don't have a winner there, and we have a winner elsewhere though, as I said earlier, premiership trophy could make its way to Christie Park or here at Popondetta. But for that to happen, Mount Druitt needs to get a result here. At the moment, things are not going the way they would like. Wynnum. Looking for options. Forced to go back to Bowman. He's Stewart. Square for Gordon. Fuller. Her pass is cut out. Borromeo back to Gordon. Rochelle Borromeo, a player that's for years had a lot of quality but suffered, unfortunately for her, a number of injuries that have stunted her development and perhaps her reaching higher levels. But this year, got quite a number of games under her belt, which is encouraging to see. Here's Wynnum. Forward pass into the feet of Karmas. Harada plays it forward first time, and Al-Faraj won't give up on this. Has the pace to create problems for Yadam. Dealt with by Sarah Yatsum, but not Fernandez. Ball given away. Here's Kasha. Back for Kai Buchanan. Played out wide to Hill. Was a nice touch from Tasman Hill. And Karmas knew exactly what she was doing there. Expected the run to come in from Rosie Galea. It was intelligent play from Karmas. Galea just didn't follow Borromeo's pass into the feet of the wrong player. Kasha. Nice turn from Fuller there to get away from Hill. Feeds in Peter Trimus, but Keiko Tanaka, with all her experience, does well. Fuller, very busy. Olympic throw now. Mount Druitt get the throw going their way. Karmas heads it on. Here's Karmas again. Good challenge from Fernandez, and you feel as though Mount Druitt needs to get into the break level at least. Is this a chance for Karmas? Oh, Lena Karmas. She didn't expect Annalie Grove to stay on her line, and I think that's what caught her by surprise. That's why she rushed the effort. She was all alone, the veteran. Understandably, though, she expected the keeper to come, and that's why she hit that first time. But what a chance for the Mount Druitt captain to equalise late on in this first half. As I was just saying, obviously Mount Druitt are very fatigued. We spoke earlier about those 5 games in the last 15 days. That's why they would have been very happy going into the break at least level. Instead, they trail. Olympic here. Being a little too cute there almost. Borromeo back for Gordon. Switches play to Bowman. Wynnum. Tough pass for Seriatum to deal with. And Baxter-Thew reads that and comes out of the centre of defence, but Harada this time blocks the pass. Now Peter Trimus. Here's Wynnum. Yatum. Back to Wynnum. Olivia Price trying to back kill the ball. Galea into the back there of Yatum, but they Retain possession now, Olympic. Nice turn from Trimus. Trying to find Fernandez. He reacted well, and Trimus goes from distance, and that one, not an easy one to take for Kristanovska. He dropped very late and very low. The Mount Druitt keeper holding well in the end. Great touch from Fuller to bring that down. Yadam. Wynnum twisting and turning, finds Fuller. Good combination between them, and Wynnum now. Wynnum left her ankle in the synthetic pitch there, just outside the box. Few gets there ahead of Al-Faraj, and Karma's put the pressure on, forcing Few to just clear away. Good touch from Borromeo again. I'm very impressed with her performance, that left back. Good work from Peter Trimus as well there to use her body and just out muscle Anna Harada. Al-Faraj closed down this time by Fuller. Nice touch from Fernandez there. Gordon gets that first and clears out. Not taking any risks there, Chloe Gordon. Fernandez again doing a good job just to make it tough for Galea to bring the ball down, and Few reacted well. Fernandez flicks it on for Wynnum. Now Fuller. Expected the run from Peter Trimus, but it didn't come. Gives Mount Druitt a moment now just to set things up. Good play there from Gordon to find Borromeo. Now Wynnum drives forward. No look pass for Trimus. Fuller's in a good position if Trimus can find her. Great ball almost from Trimus. Lacking just a little bit of power. And Tiana Fuller was in. Good defending from the Rangers. There'll be 1 minute of time added on, and this will probably be the last chance of the first half, and Olympic could potentially extend their advantage here. They've looked dangerous from a number of set pieces so far. The delivery comes in toward Fernandez at the back post, cleared away. And retreating all the way back into her own half is Tiana Fuller. And look at this, Olivia Price all on her own. Gets away from Keiko Tanaka, and now it's Wynnum. Wynnum! Alyssa Wynnum makes it 3-1, literally, with the last kick of the first half. And it was confused defending from Mount Druitt. Olivia Price had so much time and space in the middle of the park. Found the pass to Alyssa Wynnum, who from the left took it in and curled it with her right foot beyond Kristanovska. A lovely finish from the most lively player in the first half, and Sydney Olympic will go into half-time leading by 3-1. What a turnaround, in particular, after knowing they were down by 1-0 after 70 seconds. And can it get worse here? Fuller, and there won't be enough time. A great finish to the first half for Sydney Olympic. Not what Matt Donald and Mount Druitt wanted. The visitors lead after the first 45 minutes by 3-1. Mount Druitt opened the scoring less than 70 seconds in. Erin Tavares tapping home after the initial rookie Alfarage effort. Tiana Fuller then equalised with a lovely strike on the left foot. Baxter Thew took advantage shortly after of an error by Renee Kristanovska. And then Alyssa Wynnum made it 3-1 in the final moments of that first half. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. After the first 45 minutes, it's Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Sydney Olympic 3. And the teams are back out for the second half here at Popondetta Park. And what a first 45 minutes of football we had. Mount Druitt, who are without their coach Ben Goff today, who's serving a suspension, were ahead after less than 70 seconds. Erin Tavares popping up and scoring after rookie Al-Faraj saw her effort rebound off the post. It was a great reaction from Tavares. And in control at that point, despite it being so early on. Sydney Olympic looked as though they were going to struggle to get back in, but George Gotzos' team showed great resolve and a fantastic reaction. First equalising via Tiana Fuller. Then an error by Renee Kostanovska allowed Baxter Few to head home into an empty net before Alyssa Winham scored a third for Sydney Olympic to put them 3-1 to the good in the final moments of the first half. And it would have been very, very disappointing for the home side. And we've had one change at half-time, if you heard the ground announcer. Ella Buchanan has come in, replacing Olivia Sloan. Here's Few. Bowman. Early pass toward Price, but read by Harada, who sends this one long to Lena Karmas, who was incredibly frustrated at the break. You could see the frustration from the veteran. She's an absolute winner, despises losing, works so hard, and 40 years of age, and still wanting to win every ball, every challenge, every game. Testament to her character and her quality as Olympic, and looking to put this one to bed early on here through Winham. Cross comes in and Kostanovska holds that from Peter Trimus. As I said earlier, there's been a number of games already completed this round, and Rukia Faraj battling her way through, showing good strength as well against Borromeo. And Gordon before that crosses in now, and Helena Karmas didn't gamble, and you could see Karmas disappointed with herself there. It was a good ball from Rukia Al-Faraj. I said yesterday the action kicked off. Spirit getting a 3-0 win over the MacArthur Rams. Earlier today, the Bulls defeated the Gladesville Ravens by 4-1. And just after that, Manly lost 3-2 to UNSW, a last gasp winner from UNSW at the Village Green. Secured all 3 points, and at the moment a spot in the top 4. They push Mount Druitt out, and they step into those top 4 positions. Elsewhere at Wanderers Football Park, the Wanderers are down against the Northern Tigers by 1-0. Sydney Uni lead against the Newcastle Jets for 2-1, and if things stay as they are, the Jets will be relegated. Sydney Olympic will remain in the top tier in 2026. At Valentine Sports Park, Harpia Leichhardt and the Illawarra Stingrays are currently 1-1. Here's Galea, gets her head up. Nice flick on there from Al-Faraj, almost working out for Karmas. And you can see Karmas still just asking more from her team, pushing them ever harder and expecting more and more from her team. Annalie Grove will take a kick for Sydney Olympic, sending it forward. Harada, nice control, finds Kasha. Back pass for Buchanan, and Kristanovska sends this one forward, but Karmas miscontrols that. Here's Wynnum. The ball's gone out on the far side. Wynnum's pass not the best for Peter Trimis. Karmas closed down quickly by 3 blue and white shirts. Hard to keep the ball in that sort of a situation. And Sarah Yadam comes away with the ball. Last touch there off Kasha. It'll be throw to the visitors. Here's Trimis. Borromeo making a forward run. Good defending though by Keiko Tanaka. Gordon on the first header. Few loses out to Harada, but recovers well. Baxter Few had a good game as well. Wynnum driving forward, good feet from Wynnum, but a good challenge as well from Harada. Now Galea. Fouled. Challenge there from Maya Fernandez. And Mount Druitt gets the free kick. They need a goal soon, Mount Druitt, just to liven themselves just a little bit and give them a bit of belief. Alfaraj, Tavares wanted the ball played, but Alfaraj couldn't bring it under control and find the pass. As Kasha drives forward, Buchanan in support, cross comes in toward Alfaraj, but couldn't get the connection or the control on it as she would have liked. Here's Price. Into the feet of Trimis. Fernandez robbed of possession, and Galea and Karmas won't be happy with that call. It looked as though they'd done enough to win the ball there without a foul, but Lara Hogan much closer to the scene than we are. Must have seen too much contact perhaps and called the foul. And now the free kick goes the way of Mount Druitt. Free kick now for Mount Druitt. Mount Druitt bench not happy that a yellow card was awarded. I don't think it was necessary in that occasion. In fairness, I think Olivia Sloan was closer to a yellow in the first half. Didn't get one. Cross comes in from Galea. Good left foot from Galea, and well held by Annalie Grove. In particular with Lena Karmas sneaking in at the far post. It's a good ball out from Grove as well to find Trimis. And Borromeo once more been phenomenal. Look at the run now from Rochelle Borromeo. Just couldn't find the pass to finish that good move off. Kristanovska, first time clearance. Price controls and plays in Wynnum. Oh, and Fuller was offside, but that was nice ball movement again from Olympic. We've seen it on a few times now. Karma's trying to hold off Thew. Here's Tavares now. Looking to switch the ball the other way. Too close to Grove though. Pressure there from Yadam. Sees the visitors come away with the throw. Fuller back for Fernandez. Good challenge from Galea. That was a tough one for Lara Hogan to see, but her assistant should have seen it. It looked as though it was a handball there from Fernandez. Good feet, good play from Olympic. Wynnum can't find the pass to Fernandez, and Hill gives the ball away. Here's Yadam. Harada intercepts that pass. Buchanan, now Kasha. Good turnout from Kasha. Good pace there from Buchanan to get there and keep it in, but across comes Gordon, clears away. Lara Hogan just telling Galea she didn't see it. It was a hard angle, in fairness to the referee, to see that one. Ball over the top now for Al-Faraj, who gets there and plays it across the face of goal. Karmas should get there and keep it in. And Yadam wins the ball. But her clearance only as far as Kaya Buchanan. Cross comes back in. It's a good ball in the box. Falls to Al-Faraj, hits it first time. Blocked by Trimus. Ball back again now for Al-Faraj, but great challenge once more from Rochelle Borromeo. Great feat from Trimus now. Haven't seen much of her in the game so far, but showing her quality there. Here's Price now. Wynnum, this is dangerous for Mount Druitt. Oh, it was a good ball from Wynnum, but Yadam wasn't expecting it. Good area too. Still a 2-goal advantage. For the visitors. Here's Thew. Back for Bowman. Butman told to take a few steps back, that she's stolen a couple of metres. Yadam, first time pass to Fernandez. And blocked by Hill. Throw in for Olympic again. And the Stingrays have retaken the lead against Apia in some fashion. What a goal. Absolute screamer coming out of Valentine Sports Park. What a goal. Can Mount Druitt find one of their own? Al-Faraj turns back, finds Tavares, who's trying to turn the box, but who else but Rochelle Borromeo? again, this changes things now. Bulls clear league leaders, 1 point ahead of Apia. Stingrays back up into third now. Here's Price. Finds Wynnum. Yadam. Great combination. And Tanaka and Kasha both sliding in there. Good work there from Galea to slip that one in for Harada. Now Hill. Falls here for Karmas. Karmas! What a save from Grove. It'll be a corner. And Lena Karmas maybe should have hit that first time. It wasn't a bad idea in the end. Seemed as though she may have done enough, but Annalie Grove with a good save. And that Kasha will come off now. Shaden Jabor will come on in her place. Jess Robinson coming in as well.
Substitution for Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Coming off the park.
Tasman Hill
Tasman Hill.
replaced.
Number 8, Natalie Kasha.
Natalie Kasha as the cross comes in. No one there for Mount Druitt. That's disappointing. Wasted delivery. Wasted opportunity.
Jessica Robinson.
Sarah Yadam just giving George Beltos some notes from the other side of the park. Rochelle Borromeo getting tired, and I said it earlier, having to deal with the pace of Al Faraj in the first half would not have been easy. She's been excellent, Rochelle Borromeo. Worked tirelessly in these first hour of football that we've had. Throw in for Olympic on the far side. Wynnum shakes off Tavares. Fernandez into the feet of Yadam. Now Bowman. Back to Fernandez and just keeping possession for the moment. Good challenge from Karmas. And Karmas not happy that Hugh sat on the ball there.
Get control of this game. She's sat on the ball. Yeah. She's sat on the ball. You're letting play practice. Get control.
Sit down. I made the call. I'm not going to have you say
That's the right call, please.
Clara Hogan not happy with how the Mount Druitt bench has reacted here. It was a good initial challenge from Karmas. It was the second where she came in a little too aggressive perhaps and tried to apologise to Baxter Thew. Baxter Thew, friendly giant. Wasn't happy at all. Good header away from Thew. Tavares for Harada. Now Galea. Forced to go back. It's good press from Olympic, but easily broken there by Harada. Fuller gave up on that a little too easy. And now Buchanan turns on the afterburners and speeds forward. Feeding in Al Faraj, who should keep this in, does so. Back for Buchanan, and Harada gets the loose ball. Cross comes in from... Oh, what a chance that was for Karmas. It was a good cross in from Ruqayya Al Faraj, and Karmas is still down, as is Borromeo, but Borromeo's down because She's a little tired, and Lena Kalmus does not stay down unless she's really hurt. And this could really hurt Mount Druitt if she's unable to continue. Borromeo, what a shift she's put in. I wonder what George Beltos will do. It's good to see that Lena Kalmus is back to her feet as well. That was a good chance, though, from Mount Druitt. They've had a couple good chances now, both falling to Lena Kalmus. Good interception. Sarah Yadam gone over now to the left to offer a bit of help to Borromeo, who's gone into a more attacking role. Just to give herself a moment to get a bit more rest. And now Farage can't get on that pass. Goes out over the sideline from Tavares. Challenge. The ball again with the visitors. Kostanovska was getting closed down by Borromeo. It'll be another Olympic throw. Borromeo now showing her qualities in the attacking part of the field. Oh, good feet from Wynnum. Dances away from a couple yellow jerseys. Tanaka looking for Al-Faraj, but Yadam intercepted and tried to play the early ball to Fuller, and it'll still get there. Here's Tiana Fuller now. Was told to get the ball by Thew, and Bowman receives it. Here's Fuller again. Back to Bowman. Nice turn from Price. Galea penalised there for the push. Free kick goes the way of Olympic. Here's Fuller again. Again, it has to be brought up once more.
Closer up top of the three. Base.
Another ball here for Rukai Al-Faraj to chase, and she'll get there comfortably first, but a little bit of a wild strike from Rukai Al-Faraj. Again, though, they are a tiring side. 5 games in 15 days. Lena Kalm has taken part in all of them. Difficult run of fixtures for Mount Druitt, and it might cost them late on in the season. They might in fact miss out on finals football, something that nobody would have expected. About a month or so ago, they were in the hunt for the premiership. Well, even in this round in particular, with the results going as they are, and still though it's not over. Kalmus in a good position, opportunity still alive, falls for Robinson and closed down there. Great last ditch challenge. Cross comes in, good ball in. Kalmus with a header, but not enough power behind it to trouble Grove. Throw taken. Now chance for Robinson to deliver a cross into the box. She does, but Few blocks it. And Few clears now. Cross comes in now. Few gets there first. Pass here for Karmas. And Karmas has it saved by Grove. Goes down. Penalty for Mount Druitt. And Lena Karmas has a chance to make it 3-2. And Karmas won't take the penalty. It was a great save by Grove, though. Before the spot kick, it'll be Rosie Galea to take the spot kick. Can Mount Druitt cut the lead and give themselves a fighting chance? Galea blasts that one beyond Grove, and Mount Druitt are back in it. It's game on now. 3-2. Rosie Galea pulling one back after Lena Karmas was fouled in the box. Fuller. Wynnum's touch doesn't find anyone, neither does Keiko Tanaka's clearance. Headed away by Buchanan. Ball over the top for Al Faraj, and there's space here. Quickly closed down though by Gordon. Force back, cross comes in now. Karmas is there, well held again by Grove. Wasn't a bad ball in. Very high and tough to deal with for Grove, but in the end, the Olympic keeper does well. Tanaka for Harada. Pass straight into the feet of Gordon though. They get it back again. Buchanan forward for Robinson. No options really for Robinson there again. Karma's putting her body on the line. Crossed in, cleared away. Throwing for Olympic. They'll slow things down now. They need a game manage here, Sydney Olympic. Again, they need this to secure their position in the top tier for 2026. But Mount Druitt, not without their own fight. They fight for finals football. Galea crosses in toward the far post. Tavares couldn't get it back. That one easy for Grove. Grove sends it forward. Wynnum for Borromeo. Wynnum's gone quiet, but they're showing her quality very quickly. Here's Wynnum. Free kick, strong challenge on her foul on Tavares, I think it was, and free kick now for Olympic. Can Olympic re-establish that 2-goal lead? Wynnum over the set piece. Goes direct at goal, and Kristanovska comfortable. Free kick again goes the way of the home team. And Galea, we know how dangerous her deliveries are. Can she put Grove and the Olympic defence under some more pressure now? Cross comes in toward Robinson and headed away. I thought Robinson might get on the end of that. Cleared though. And Mount Druitt keeps the pressure on. Al-Faraj trying to get around Bowman, and great work from Al-Faraj. Back for Harada. Cross comes in, headed clear by Thew. And away by Price. Here's Buchanan. Forward pass for Galea. Good challenge from Bowman. Good challenge from Bowman. Jabor looking for Karmas. Few steps forward. Harada. Harada for Robinson. And Harada clips it over the top for Tavares. Yadam has to deal with it. Good work from Sarah Yadam to shield that out. Excellent defending from her. We're told to hurry it up. Galea getting up high there. Harada heading it back. A bit of head tennis here between the two. Jabor. Keiko Tanaka searching for Karmas. Just got enough on that Karmas, and she's limping as well. Al-Faraj back out to Tavares. Cross comes back in the box. Robinson got a touch on that, but cleared away by Chloe Gordon. And Jabor sort of turned her head away from that. And it's allowed now Olympic to go the other way via Fuller. Good vision from Fuller to see Wynnum on the far side. And Wynnum continues her run through. The pass is on for Borromeo. Wynnum still on the ball. Out to Price. And Olivia Price was onside and completely miscued that effort. And Mount Druitt survive. What a chance that was for the visitors to, I guess you could say, seal this one. Because one more goal you feel would be enough to put this Mount Druitt fight back to sleep. There's less than 10 minutes to go now. Fuller cuts inside. Sees Yadam on the far side. Harada. Calm and confident to keep the ball. Yadam doing her defensive duties. Long throw, but Yadam backtracks and heads out. A little nervy now for Olympic, and you've got to feel this is the story of their season. Ball forward for Karmas, who's given one for herself to chase. And Thew clears away, but Tavares was there waiting. Thrown out. Taken in by Galea. It'll be a corner, and Galea with that trusty left foot can cause issues here for the Olympic defence. Buchanan goes forward. Harada told to step forward. Kristanovska begging her players to get in and not to worry about the Olympic players that have stayed back. They need the points. Buchanan gets the header on the ball, and that's straight into the back of Al-Faraj. It would have been tough to give a penalty there, but just unnecessary. I think it was Baxter Thew who's had an excellent game so far. Unnecessary. Header won by Galea, but she's gone down and could be injured here, Rosie Galea. Price just checking up on her sportingly. He's Fuller. Fuller again. Saw the run, tried to find the pass and feed in Maya Fernandez. Given away to Gordon. A point would mean so much to Mount Druitt because you would keep them ahead of NSW, who I'm sure are all keenly watching this one. Wynnum. Borromeo holds it up and gets it out to Yadam. Now Wynnum again. Goes on her own. Alyssa Wynnum goes down and gets the foul as well. Yellow card given as well. Free kick chance now for Olympic. I wonder if they'll look to waste some time and play it short. It doesn't look as though they will. Still 5 minutes to go in this one. So a little early perhaps to start time wasting, but definitely game management comes into question now. Wynnum might go direct here. She does, and just over and wide of the target. Trying to play it as early as possible. Mount Druitt, they know how much a point means to them. And having conceded goals in the dying moments of games 3 weeks in a row, 90 plus minutes they conceded goals. UNSW, they were leading by 2 goals to 1 in the 87th minute and lost by 3 goals to 2. And is this the chance for Karmas? And out comes Grove and clears. Good goalkeeping from Annalie Grove. As I was saying, they led against UNSW by 2 goals to 1. Lost that one 3-2. And in consecutive weeks against the Wanderers, having to settle for a 2-2 draw, a 95th minute equaliser for the Wanderers. And then only a few nights ago, on Thursday evening, they looked to have 3 points sewn up before the Northern Tigers scored again, the 94th minute from the corner. And the Rangers have put themselves in this position again. 5 games in 15 days, and you can see a squad that's maybe lacking a little bit of depth as well. Why they've conceded so late, but now it's their turn. If they want to play finals football, they need to score very, very soon. Buchanan plays it forward. One to chase for Al-Faraj, and if you want someone chasing, it's Rukai Al-Faraj, but the Olympic defence holds firm. Well, across the grounds quickly. Apia Leichhardt trail the Illawarra Stingrays, so Bulls are back on top. Sydney Uni have defeated the Newcastle Jets by 2 goals to 1. Northern Tigers still lead against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Fuller running against Kaya Buchanan. Fernandez, good work from them too to keep the ball. Waste precious seconds off the clock. Tavares' header only as far as Wynnum. There's no power on it. Now Fernandez gets her head up. Finds the feet of Wynnum. Back to Fuller. George Beltos just telling his team 2 minutes to go. Keep possession, keep the ball. Don't give it away cheaply. Make them work for it. Throw in for Olympic. And you can hear Baxter Thew take it to the corner. Manage the game is the message. Borromeo struggling with cramp now. Throw in for Mount Druitt. Sent forward now by Mount Druitt. Price heads it on, but the wrong way. Oh, and they get away with that one. Olympic. And now Price can go the other way.
Substitution for Sydney Olympic. Number 11, Rochelle Borromeo, replaced by number 12, Olivia Luciak.
I didn't notice that in that break in play. Borromeo was finally substituted.
How is she not offside?
Coming off and being replaced by Olivia Luciak. The first change of the game for George Beltzos' team. And it's taken until more or less the end of the 90 for that. Not sure how much time we'll have added. I can't see it being more than 3 minutes perhaps. And Beltzos just telling his team to play the ball into the corner. Laura Hogan hurrying the visitors up. Fuller tried to find the corner. Instead, sent the ball over the fence. Worked out even better. Wasting a little bit more time off the clock. Buchanan. Square pass. Now Karmas. And Thew wins the ball and the foul. Thew sends it forward, headed away by Buchanan. Yadam and Al-Faraj come together. Oh, and Sarah Yadam has kicked out there Ruqayya Al-Faraj. And if Sarah Yadam escapes without a red card here, she will be very, very lucky. That is not the most intelligent move from Sarah Yadam. She was sent off here a few weeks ago. And she'll be very lucky not to get sent again. A yellow card to Yadam. Free kick for Olympic after all of that. Sarah Yadam. Almost costing her team a very, very nervy finish. Mount Druitt rushing now to try and create one last opportunity. We've already played 3 minutes of stoppage time. Harada plays it forward. Galea can't keep it in. Referee has a look at the watch. Will the home team get another opportunity? Lara Hogan has another look at the watch. Tanaka given possession away now. And Olympic should be able to see this one home. It looks as though Sydney Olympic will secure their safety in the top tier. And Lara Hogan brings this one to an end. And Sydney Olympic take away all 3 points. But more importantly for them, they secure their position in the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition for 2026. A fantastic game of football that in the end the visitors take all 3 points in. And Mount Druitt's finals hopes take a massive shot. Mount Druitt took the lead inside the first 70 seconds. Aaron Tavares scoring for the team in yellow. But Sydney Olympic turned it around in the first 45, a complete turnaround. First Tiana Fuller equalising, then Baxter Thew putting him in front. And then Alyssa Wynnum with a worldie to make it 3-1 before the halftime whistle. Lena Kalmus then earned her team a penalty, which was dispatched by Rosie Galea. And Mount Druitt pushed and really tried hard. This difficult run of games, 5 in 15 days, just proving too much. But in the end, congratulations to George Beltos and Sydney Olympic. They pick up a massive 3 points. Full time here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, Sydney Olympic 3.